Okay, so this is kind of a review, kind of an update as to what I'm doing as far as my Gundam hobby. Uh, got my first set of Gundam markers, first ever set. I had never had any before, so I'm getting a little more serious about painting some of my Gundams and panelining them. Um, I haven't done it in the past, and didn't really bother me until I started doing reviews, and I said, well, really ought to panel line some stuff on the model kit before I review it. So I decided to order myself a set of Gundam markers. Those came in the mail. I also got what you see before you, the 1/144 Endless Waltz Sandrock Custom model kit. And looking at the brochure or the manual, it's made in 1998, so kind of an old one, I guess. So, sort of a mini review, I guess. So I put this guy together. It took me 3-4 hours. I typically don't like working on 1/144 models. There's small parts. They're a pain in the butt sometimes. But I just recently watched the Endless Waltz movie without ever having watched the full season of Gundam Wing, and I kind of like the Sandrock has kind of grown on me. In fact, I originally thought it was part of G Gundam, but no, I was wrong. So, anyhow, so we got the Sandrock here. Now, one of the things I guess I'll point out is the shoulder pads here. These are supposed to be a kind of a color that this color here, the kind of a pale or light gray. I got my tried out my Gundam marker and decided to use a silver metallic on the wings. And of course, the swords come just cast in white plastic, so you got to do something with those, really. So I ended up just painting those with a silver metallic Gundam marker. It was a lot of fun. My first ever Gundam markers. Anyways, I decided also on the front skirts here. These were originally the purple color you see here. I decided to contrast the purple with the silver metallic. Just gave it one coat. I mean, this is a 1/144. I'm not going to put a lot of effort into it and waste a lot of metallic paint, but one of I guess as articulation. This part here is very odd. You can see that this piece attaches to the main sword here, and I thought about gluing it, but if I want to display they have a display where you can mount the blades onto the shield here, these little pegs. So I don't know. I think I'll glue them. It's the thing I find odd is they don't have a snap-on cover that can go over this to secure this in place, because you wiggle this enough and you can see how it's attached. It comes off. So, that's weird. Another weird thing about this kit, and maybe you guys can tell me, or maybe it's part of the Gundam itself in the series, but it came with an extra torso. And as far as I can tell, it's identical in size. There's nothing. It's just weird. In the manual, in step 3, you put together the upper torso, and then you do it again in step 12. So I don't get that. Maybe it's. I thought, well, maybe it's a different mode or something like that, but it's the same exact piece of plastic. So go figure. As you can see, I didn't panel line him. I just he's a 1/144. I'm not going to bother with that probably. And it's got very limited articulation. It can only been about so far like that. Anyhow, that's kind of not really I was just kind of showing you kind of what I was been up to. So with that thought in mind, what I've also been doing is, you notice I've been doing some other reviews, some of my other Sigma 6 stuff, and some miscellaneous stuff that I found interesting as part of my toy collection. But what I'm working on right now is the Master Grade 1/100, of course, Super Gundam. This guy here Oops. Yeah, so this is taking me quite some time, but I think it's going to be worth it. He appears to be larger than a standard 1/100, so to illustrate that point, we can take a look at, here's the leg I completed of the Super Gundam. Let's move this guy out of the way. So this is the leg I completed of the Super Gundam, and here's the 1/100 Sword Impulse leg. Maybe it's better to show it this way. That really, yeah. Not only is it the Super Gundam's leg going to be taller, but it's just beefier. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this guy is going to display once I fully assemble the Super Gundam. So, yeah, that's what I've been up to. Let's see. That's pretty much it. You know, that's pretty much what I've been doing, working on the Master Grade Super Gundam, experimenting with some of my 1/144 to start teaching myself or learning how to panel line, how to use the Gundam markers and that kind of thing. So, but I guess coming back to the 1/144. Yeah, I think I watched Asian Mocha's review of the Mobile Suit in Action Japanese version of this guy, and I think I'd prefer that guy. It's as far as yeah. This is about $14 or so from Hobby Wave. I'd almost really rather spend another extra $15 and get the Mobile Suit in Action model. It's weird how, like I say, it's weird how the swords are put together, and how that includes this extra torso, which I don't know what the reason for that is, but maybe you guys can tell me. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Okay, guys. We'll see you later. Hopefully, next time I do a Gundam review, it will be the Super Gundam. So, bye.